And welcome back. Today we're going to be making some Japanese winter food. So during New Year's there are two foods that are really common. We have osechi and ozoni. Unfortunately, osechi takes way too long to make, so we're not going to do that today. Instead, we're going to be making a Japanese winter soup called Zoni. And each region of Japan has different ingredients. And since I live in the Kansai region, we're going to be making a Kansai style ozoni. So let's check out the ingredients and make some soup. This is ozoni.
Okay, so what we're going to need is a daikon, a red carrot or a regular carrot, mochi. We're going to use round mochi because it's the Kansai area. We're also going to be using white miso, and then we're going to be using some dashi, and we can explain that later. So first, let's get on to the daikon. I'm just going to cut half of this, and then we're just going to peel it. I'm using my nikiri knife. This is a single bevel knife, and it makes it really easy to cut along the skin. That's why I'm cutting like this. You can use a peeler, that's also fine. And then what we're going to do is have that, and then we're going to be quartering our daikon, and then we're going to be cutting it kind of thin too, like this. All right, after the daikon, we're going to slice up our carrot, and the carrot's no different. We're just going to cut it in half. We only need half a carrot. And then we don't even need to peel it too. So just like it is, I'm going to cut it in half so it lays on the cutting board nicely. And then we're just going to cut it up. Just like this. And we're going to do the same for the other side too. Put that off to the side. We're going to be boiling it later. And now that we have our vegetables, put them in a pot. We're going to put this in dashi. And dashi is just a soup broth. And we have a fish broth today. You can check out my other recipe for this, but put your ingredients in there. We're going to boil them until they become translucent. I'll show you what that's like in just a minute. But as you can see, all of this stuff on top, you want to skim that out because it will make your soup a little bit bitter. So skim it out as you're boiling, and then it'll also make your soup a little bit cleaner too. So now let's look at our daikon. Is it okay? Yeah, it's looking pretty clear or translucent, and that's just what we want. Make sure your carrots are soft too. The tenderness is up to you, but I like to be able to chew through mine pretty quickly, so make sure it's to the hardness that you want. Let's turn off our heat, and we're gonna incorporate our white miso. All right, so I have 2 tablespoons here, and then if you don't have a strainer like this, you just put it on a tablespoon, and then just put it in like that, no problem. But just remember, don't boil your miso, okay? So I'm turning my heat back on, but I'm just putting it in a simmer. And then this is the magic ingredient here. We have yakimochi. I put it in the toaster oven to make it nice and soft. And then all we're gonna do is put our ozoni, or this soup, right on top. The mochi should be nice and soft now. And then with the really hot soup, it should make the mochi nice and even softer. So let's give it a try.
All right, so we have our zoni. And here we are, our special ingredient, the yakimochi. If you've never had mochi before, be careful when you're eating it. It is really sticky and can be hard to swallow if you have a big bite. Let's check it out. All right. Oh, that's gonna make your soup a lot heartier and a lot more filling. So enjoy your zoni. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining. That's good. Bye.
And thanks for watching. That was Zoni, or ozoni, a really good winter soup, usually done at the New Year's time, but it's really tasty, fills you up. And again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. If you have any questions or comments, just click that link below, leave some comments, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.